Dear students, we will be asked a question like this. What is an isothermal process? Obtain an expression for work done by an ideal gas in an isothermal process. Isothermal process is defined as a process in which the temperature of the system is kept constant throughout is called isothermal process. Now, so here if temperature is held constant, we say that process as isothermal process. Okay, now let us consider. You see here, this is cylinder, this is piston, this is a gas, this is surrounding, this is system, this is surroundings. Suppose this is ideal gas, no? This is suppose at 27 degrees centigrade and room temperature also 27 degrees centigrade. System temperature, surrounding temperature, both are same. Now, if you pull the piston with constant velocity to right hand side, what do you find? Volume increased. Volume increased. That's why I wrote here expansion. You caused expansion of the system. Now what happens? See, a system is associated with system variables. It will have certain pressure, volume, temperature. Here also pressure, volume, temperature. But the gas we have taken is it will have certain amount of mass. Its mass is constant. Okay. Now, see, if you move the piston to right hand side, volume increased. If volume increases, pressure decreases. Temperature also decreases. Suppose temperature has fallen to some 24 degrees centigrade, but room temperature is 27 degrees centigrade. Then then what heat does? Heat is a form of energy, and it always tries to move from higher temperature body to lower temperature body. See, this is at higher temperature, this is at lower temperature. So naturally, heat tries to move, heat tries to flow from surrounding to system. So further purpose, the cylinder wall must be conducting. Then only heat energy can enter the system. If it is made of insulator, heat cannot enter. So if you want, so here, if it is a conducting wall, then heat flows from surrounding to system, and after some time the temperature gradually increases, again reaches the surrounding value. Now again our system is in thermal equilibrium with surroundings. Now temperature held constant. So in this way, so to restore the temperature to its initial value, we have to take two measures. One, the cylinder must be made of conducting wall. And second care what you have taken, you moved the piston slowly. When you move the piston slowly, you are giving time for exchange of heat energy. So if you take care of these two things, then system temperature and surrounding temperature can be held constant. So here we have what type of process we have undertaken? Expansion, but here temperature is held constant. Therefore this can be called as isothermal expansion. Isothermal expansion. Similarly, we can consider another thing. See, here this is system at 27 degrees centigrade, and surrounding temperature also 27 degrees centigrade. Now you moved the piston to left hand side, thereby you decreased the volume. That's why I wrote here compression. If you decrease the volume, pressure increases, temperature also increases. So the temperature increased from 27 to 30 degrees centigrade. But room temperature is 27 degrees centigrade. Now what happens? Heat is energy transfer, that is transferred from higher temperature region to lower temperature region. So heat energy flows from system to surroundings until both temperatures become equal. So within seconds of time, again thermal equilibrium is reached and temperature is held maintained constant, so that the process of compression again can be called as isothermal compression. Isothermal compression. Okay, now we have defined the isothermal process and the conditions to have isothermal process. Next, obtain an expression for work done by an ideal gas in an isothermal process. Work done. Expression for work done is that you know already. Integrating on both sides, this also can be taken as dW is equal to PdV. In this way also, this can be written in this way also. Just infinitesimal change. Integrating dW, we get W. Now, let me write ideal gas equation. PV is equal to mu RT. In isothermal process, T is constant. In ideal gas equation, mu and R, these two are constants. Now, in isothermal process, T also constant. So all the right hand side terms are constants, so that you can write PV is equal to constant. PV is equal to constant means this is Boyle's law. This is Boyle's law. In Boyle's law, see, V is equal to constant by P, or V inversely proportional to P. If pressure increases, volume decreases at constant temperature, and this is nothing but Boyle's law. Okay, now we can say isothermal process obeys Boyle's law. Isothermal process obeys Boyle's law. Okay, now this is equation 1. Now from ideal gas equation, if you make P subject, you get this equation, and in the first equation, in place of P, let us substitute this. Substituting 2 in 1 gives W is equal to V1 V2. In place of P, you write mu RT by V into dV. Since mu RT are constants, we can write outside the integral, or W is equal to mu RT V1 V2 1 by V dV. Third equation. But in mathematics, we have one formula. What is that formula? 1 by x dx is equal to log ex. This is the formula. Therefore, W is equal to mu RT. When you integrate 1 by t, we get log E V. After integration, we have to substitute the limits. This is upper limit, this is lower limit. Now this equal to mu RT. First we substitute upper limit minus. Afterwards we substitute with lower limit. Now this can be written as so this is the expression for work done by ideal gas in isothermal process. We can express this expression in another way also. How? Say it obeys Boyle's law. The isothermal process obeys Boyle's law. Boyle's law means what? PV is equal to constant, or P1 V1 is equal to P2 V2. Here we have V2 by V1. No? Here V2 is there. Take this V1 to right hand side. Bring this P2 to left hand side. This can be written in this way also. And in place of V2 by V1, you can substitute P1 by P2 also. Therefore, W is equal to mu RT log E P1 by P2. In this way also we can express the work done. So this is expression for work done in isothermal process. Just now we derived. Now first law of thermodynamics. Isothermal process means in isothermal process temperature is held constant. If temperature is constant, internal energy of the gas also remains constant. If its internal energy is constant, then it means there is no change in its internal energy. Let us substitute this in the first law. So what conclusion we got? In isothermal process, entire heat energy supplied is utilized to do work. This is a very important thing. In isothermal process, whatever amount of heat energy you supply, that entire heat energy is utilized to do work. Now let us consider isothermal expansion. See, expansion means increase of volume. V2 more than V1. Now in this expression you see, in the numerator V2 is there, in the denominator V1 is there. Numerator is more than denominator. It means this is positive. Therefore, W is positive. W positive means delta Q also positive. Delta Q positive means what? According to sign convention, when system absorbs the heat energy, we say then the heat energy is called positive. So here you got delta Q positive means the system is absorbing the heat energy. So in isothermal expansion, what is happening? It is absorbing the heat energy and expanding, doing work. It is absorbing the heat energy and doing work equal to that heat energy. Now let us consider isothermal compression. Isothermal compression means decrease of volume. Compression means decrease of volume. This is V1, this is V2. V2 is less than V1. So in this formula for work done, see, numerator is less, denominator is more. So W will be negative. If W is negative, heat energy also negative. According to sign convention, when delta Q becomes negative, when heat is rejected by the system. Rejected by the system to surroundings. So, in isothermal compression, what is happening? Heat is rejected to the surroundings. Heat is rejected to the surroundings. In isothermal expansion, heat is absorbed by the system. In isothermal compression, heat is rejected to the surroundings.